Thank you very much, Sampath, for the little introduction and also visiting me with this very difficult task of proposing word of thanks to a crowd that make this whole event possible. And actually, it all started with a newsletter that arrived in our Sir Professor Nimal Gunatilaka's inbox that this is going on, and there's a possibility for us to organize such an event here in Sri Lanka that will be of the nature of online or recorded and making it available to a global audience. So with that, all started, and then he actually took the initiative along with untiring support from Madam Savitri Gunatilaka. So with that, all this internal logistic came together, and originally it was proposed to the Department of National Botanic Gardens and Dr. Krishna Raja, who took the initiative, and also Dr. Subani Ranasinghe came on board, and that's how all went through. So behind the wheel, many people helped. So having that brief introduction, let me propose some of the key names. I'm sorry that if I miss some of the important ones due to my stressful sitting in behind these computer screens and all that. So let us propose actually the leadership of International Biogeographic Society, including Mrs. Karen, who readily coordinating with us over maybe last 2 months. Also, in particular, they funded this event. We had actually very limited resources, even though we had the basic facilities. So the event, this electronic live stream, was made possible with their funding. I must be thankful for. Also, I'm in particular thankful for Mr. Holger Siebert, His Excellency, the Ambassador of German Embassy in Sri Lanka, who actually carries this long institutional collaboration between this part of the world to the Europe, and it's, I think, in right context and contemporary interest for today, because for this particular event, we are not just connecting land, sea, and water, but also several institutes that actually shoulder this big mandate of our time. So with that, I think we can continue to collaborate with the German Embassy and His Excellency, the Ambassador, including the Royal Botanic Gardens here and the universities who came on board, and also also I must be very thankful for Professor Suresh Benjamin, who represented us with the Humboldt Foundation in Sri Lanka. So along with the University of Peradeniya and University of Colombo and Sabaragamu and Rajarata, so this made possible. So there's an array of institutes that we can continue to collaborate on. So all in all, I'm thankful for all that. So in particular, I am thanking Directors General Dr. Shilomi Krishna Raja, who's been in a very busy schedule, but he's been here with us for all this time and listening to us. And also there were 2 more directors representing the National Herbarium and also the Royal Botanic Garden, all located in the same premises that you all know, just Malwatra and for many, just maybe a sightseeing place. But I think this will carry the message that it's not a place for sightseeing, and there's a lot more thing that these institutes can provide. And I think Dr. Subani just mentioned to me that the resources are just underutilized. So we need more people to work on biogeography and the legacy of Humboldt to be carried on, and not just the people I mentioned. So on behalf of Sri Lanka Ecological Association, while answering the question just Sampath put forward, actually we didn't have any idea that at the time we initiated Sri Lanka Ecological Association, I think there's something really in it that we accidentally chose the day of the birthday of this great biographer Humboldt as the seeding or the date that Sri Lanka Ecological Association was born. I think we have a mandate. We have a mandate to carry on. So behind SLIA, actually, both Sir and Professor Nima Gunatilaka and Savitri Madam for guiding us. I'm very thankful for both of you and wish you very good health to guide us for many years to come. Also, so myself as the secretary of SLIA and also Dr. Sampath as the president is here, but its governing board and some of the members in the governing board actually also helped us to make this event a success. And all in all, I'm thankful for the membership for viewing us and helping us making this event successful. But with that all happened to a particular team behind the scene and who drove the wheel. Actually, it's a wagon that carried on. Without the technical support, maybe over a couple of months, Mr. Hirantha Madhurasinghe from the Audio Visual Center of the Rajaratnam University and also Mr. Bhathiya Gopalava, Udara, Ravi and all those people from the Royal Botanic Garden helped us a lot. And this live webinar and it's all there because of them, without which this is not a successful one. Also, I'm really sorry that if I missed some names. After all, I'm very thankful for the physical audience that we have here, and I think something that we just forgot to mention is a very historic place, and we are here in the National Herbarium auditorium in Botanic Garden, and also it's a place where this study of biogeography prospered for several decades. And so we are in a time that maybe just several human generations have passed since Humboldt, but if he was here, he would be so happy that the things that we have now, but in the same time he would be so worried because of the things that we do have done for this environment. So if those who are on Facebook might have seen the things that we have done for our environment here in Sri Lanka, particularly after the recent months, I think the message and the legacy of Alexander von Humboldt will be carried, and that mandate will be written. And so we are making history. I think that message will be channeled to the decision makers. And so let us hope that this is the only planet that we have, and it's the only living planet that we have. With that, I must be thankful for all the people, and thank you very much.